In this lesson, we will cover using the Courseware editor within the Enterprise Knowledge Platform version 5.0. To use the Courseware editor, you will first want to go to the Courseware Manager, then click on Courseware Listings. You will have a list of courses, so you could click on one, launch it, edit it if need be. Additionally, you can choose to delete the course from here. But what we're going to cover right now is creating. So you click Create and it will open up the Courseware editor. And the first thing I want to do is click on Courseware Properties. So from Courseware Properties, you'll want to enter the title of the course. In this case, we'll just do a simple Courseware demo. And when you click Update, you'll notice that the title of your course is updated over here as well. You also have the option to change the template or which style sheet will be used for the course. Just select, click Submit. Then you're ready to start adding lessons. And to do that, you'll use the first icon in the toolbar, Add a New Lesson. Once you create it, you'll notice that it created a new lesson over here. We click on that, and we can now change the name of the lesson. And then what type of information will be in this lesson. In this case, this resource has no built-in support for runtime communications. This will be the one that's most commonly used with the Courseware editor, as it's what's used for non-conformant content, such as Word documents, PDFs, PowerPoints, files, etc. But you do also have the option to use SCORM and AICC content within the Courseware editor, as well as linking to exams that were created within the exam editor. So once we have our title, we can then scroll down and select from the repository which content we want to use. And in this case, I'm going to use a simple little Flash file. We'll select that, and you'll notice it shows up there. And then you also have a list of optional properties. The optional properties are used for SCORM conformant content if there's anything particular that needs to be passed to it. So we'll be ignoring that for now, as we'll be focusing just strictly on non-conformant content. Once we have the content listed and given a title, we'll click the Update button, and we'll see that it updates. You can then add pages within a lesson by clicking the Add Lesson button within the lesson editor. We click on that where it says New Lesson, and we can do. And then adding a lesson will then indent from wherever you currently are at. So if we update this, we'll see page 1. If we click Add a Lesson here, then we go to the new lesson that was created. We can call that page 2. But if we want to create one at the same level as page 2, we could go back to page 1, click Add a Lesson, and you'll see that now page 3 is on the same tier. And we can also create a page 4. That's beneath that. So from within EKP, you will also notice that you have the ability to edit the ordering. So you can move page 2 above if you would like. So there, page 3 is now above page 2. You can also delete with children. So in this case, page 3 has a child of page 4. So if we delete page 3, you notice page 4 disappears as well. Or from page 1, we have delete this node only. We delete that, and now page 2 rolls up to page 1, to lesson 1. If at any time you want to create a new top-level lesson, just go back to the Add a Lesson. And now we have lesson 2. So we have a lesson 1, a page 2, and a lesson 2. But what I'm going to do for now to make things simple is go back to page 2, select a new piece of content, again, a simple flash file, and page 1 we'll just do this one, and update it so the changes are stored. And for lesson 2, I'm actually going to call that the exam, and it's going to use from the exam editor. And what I'm going to do is now search for an exam. And now the exam is linked in. So once we've accomplished this and we have a course that we want, we can save that. And then we can also additionally preview it. So we'll see the preview. And we'll notice that the key concepts are now coming up. And we could go to page 2. And we'll see page 2 loading. I won't finish the loading of that. It's a rather large file. And then the exam. So we can then start the exam. And then we could just take the exam as we normally would. So now that we're done with the previewing it, we like what we see. We can then go through and publish. It'll automatically create a course ID based on the course title that you provided. And just as you did whenever you imported a Flash course, a SCORM course, you can also have it automatically show in the catalog, which we don't want to do in this particular instance. Click Import, and it's published. And from here, you can open the catalog editor to create the additional metadata that you want surrounding the course, such as additional objectives, reference resources, etc. And as you can see, here it is with the title, the description. You change the catalog, etc. So that's all there is to creating a course using the Courseware editor. If you have any more questions, please go to netdimensions.com. Thank you very much.